Yeah, I can't believe I'm playing this. This is really weird. I just found this game and I just downloaded it. So, yay! I'm playing a game, an anime I just watched. Not out of the ordinary since I have played Madoka Magica Exandra. But we're probably gonna play this anyway. Since I'm waiting for this to load. So since this is probably one of the most weirdest games I've ever experienced since I basically figuring out if this is a gacha game or not, considering the whole pact that RPGs are mostly gacha. I'm just looking because the entire cast of characters in this world of anime, I have to get that. I have to get one character. So yeah, I'm basically going to get. So I'm basically gonna get one of my old fictional crushes that I recently had, who was from this show, who basically, I can only describe it. I don't really want to say his name because it's very embarrassing for me to say that character's name, but he literally is the same backstory I should have that time, so. But still, it's very confusing to find something like this. So I was pretty excited because my dad showed me this. But this is basically your gift to me for getting 600 followers. I am probably going to do this to earn more followers, but this is a gift for 600. Because basically I cannot contain my excitement of the support I have gained over the years. And the fact that I am now outreaching the bounds. I've changed my account hashtag multiple times. I'm probably going to keep Yandere-Chan because this is basically what I want to keep, because I'm basically into Future Diary as well. Hope Future Diary does come out with a game, even though the writing is terrible. I wish they did have a game, because everyone would just be fawning over the characters. And the fact that literally there's an RPG of, there's literally people would fawn over the fact that they could get Gasai in a game and literally just get her reactions to them. Which is, by the way, she is a psychopath, so I bet it would really go crazy if they basically saw any type of way of Future Diary game. Because 90% of the fandom of Future Diary really likes, and 1.9% just is discussing the fact 1.9% of the whole fandom is discussing the fact of Yuki Amano basically being a character and the 0.9 is calling Yuki Amano a terrible character because he is a wimp of a character, but he does get character development, which I just think earns the mark of a character, and that he is a whole of a bad character. Because he gets character development. Trust me, he gets character development. The fact that this entirety of a game is basically what I've always wanted to see, is an RPG of my old original crush coming into it. Like, seriously. I once saw a meme of the character because they had found their old jacket, and it literally, I'm just gonna say it. My fictional crush was Bon the Son of Greed, okay? That's literally who my old fictional crush was. My first ever fictional crush was Mikey, because I literally had just finished watching the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he was basically a sibling, so I was like, why not someone like him? I know they really failed at love and stuff, at trying to get the whole romance thing in check, but no. But Bon was probably my second fictional crush, and Shadow the Hedgehog is my one right now. I don't know why. I've somehow developed a tactic for liking characters that the fandom really likes because they are either hot and edgy. They are either hot or edgy. And I don't know why. I just like Shadow because he's edgy. And he's just... And the fact that he literally sounds like lavender confuses me. Like, why would the voice actor pick lavender? Because I am allergic to my lavender myself, so I could literally, if Shadow was in real life, I could not hug him, which I am so heartbroken about. I was like, not on Shadow, for the god life of me. He would probably shoot me anyways with a gun or run me over with a motorcycle if I tried to hug him. But it's the whole point. I do not know why. I like edgy characters who have such tragic backstories. But the fact that I liked a character from a mediocre anime who literally, in my mind, one time after I saw the meme for the first time, I could literally not go to sleep. I was literally thinking about Bon, and I was like, why am I thinking this character? It's just weird how deeply unhealthy I was, and it's really, really weird when I like a character who literally likes someone else in the anime and literally was immortal. Because I know Shadow is someone immortal, because I just don't know. I like immortal, edgy characters who, like, literally, I don't know why, but I think it's because I developed my Shadow fictional crush based off the fact that I got a fictional crush of Bon, the Sin of Greed, and I was like, wait, how am I realizing that now? I literally got a crush on a character that literally had a similar backstory. Like, I really, really like Seven Deadly Sins because even though it is a mediocre anime, it's not really that good. It is a good factor, and I think the story is really well put. I kind of really like the fact that I really, really like the idea of, like, adding characters that are basically from Arthurian lore. King Arthurian lore. Like, it basically reminds me a lot of King Arthur and the Round Table. But literally, there are Sonic, literally, if... I just thought of the Fat Man and Mikey meme. And literally, I just thought of the two characters. My two fictional Bon and Shadow just discussing, like, never the Shadow meme where this is where I watched Maria die, and I'm like, I replaced Mikey literally in my head with Bon, and I was like, oh my god. It's like, this is literally one of those perfect memes ever to exist. I have to write that down. I have to make that a meme. It's both literally... It's literally... I literally want to create a comic strip. I just really like the fact that basically it's, but I do not know why. Like the whole Sonic fandom is basically discussing the fact that Shadow is immortal or not immortal, and I do think he is immortal, and I do think he will outlive the rest of the Sonic characters, but I do think there is, but I just think he can't die if nothing really strikes Shadow. I just don't think he won't die. Like, he doesn't die from, like, disease or death and aging. He just stays the same. But if you were literally to kill him, like, choke him or, like, stab him, he would take impact. He wouldn't really, like, not be on... He would literally die if you did stab him in the heart or something, like Shadow. So, but if you just left him in the open, in nowhere, and just left him for a million years, he would still be standing asking, why the hell did you leave me here? I'm probably yelling at you, why did you leave me? But that's just my whole thing that, the whole thing is that, is basically that I really like characters who are very edgy. And this is why I'm playing this game, because I just discovered that they released this game recently, and I was like, oh my god, they released a game of literally one of my old fictional crushes. So yeah, I'm going to play this game until I get my old fictional crush, because I want to see my old fictional crush and bomb and literally be embarrassed for you guys. I want to be embarrassed for you guys to see my little reaction to going a gachapon in a new game. Because this game, I think, is going to be probably the best game ever for, like, literally no apparent reason. Since I really I want to make a whole, like, my fanfics that I am working on. I am working on a bunch of future diary fanfics in the works. But I do say one is about becoming a cannibal and one is, like, a next generation thing. Someone literally on my post said, that's fucking scary. But it's true, being a cannibal is scary, but it's gonna be based on Hunger Hero XE, which is a Sonic EXE AU comic, where Sonic does become a cannibal, but it's just gonna be a huge spiral. So, and he's basically gonna be depressed again. So, have fun at me writing Yuki Amino being depressed again. Because that's what's gonna happen in one of my fanfics. Be ready. Okay? Just be ready. Because he's gonna be depressed at the end of the fanfic. He's gonna be really, really depressed. I might change some stuff, I might rewrite it, but who knows? Another thing is that, and also I'm making a next gen future diary thing. I'm also working on something memorizer themed to future diary, so look out for that. Which is going to be based on a Yandere similar animation of it, so yeah. You're gonna probably see, and it's gonna feature them literally Yuki and Yuno dancing literally to the memorizer song, because I want that of them. Literally, the song memorizer fits both of them so well. You're gonna add some few details that you're gonna see. But literally. But this game is really cool, so I think it's a very cool idea that basically these people are really like, this whole thing is just really, this is just, maybe, the fact that this is like an ending of this is just the entirety of the series. I bet this is gonna be like Madoka Magica Syndrome, where it just covers the entirety of the story of the 7 Deadly Sins in an RPG. Or it's an entirely new story like Genshin Impact. I don't know which either I'm doing, but if but since it does his origin, it's probably going to see its. But anyway, I really like 7 Deadly Sins. Not much, but I do like the whole fact of the characters and how it's really. I hope it's not like Genshin Impact, where literally you have to basically do stuff. Because Genshin Impact, I think, is very hard. It's like I literally finished defeating Storm Terror, and I literally had trouble doing it. But I'm really excited for this because I really, really like this type of anime. I really like fantasy animes. God, I hope. But I do hope this is kind of like it, because, like, if it is gonna be, I hope it's like Madoka Magic Zendro, where it's just the whole character story. Or it's just a story. And it's a cool RPG where basically, like, you get to, like, go and, like, into the story and stuff. But I hope I am one of those people that do enjoy this game, because... Because, like... It says it is an adventure game, so I do hope that basically it's an adventure RPG. But it did say it was a fantasy, and like the ad did say it was a fantasy RPG, adventure RPG. So yeah, but I do hope the story does cover most of, like, or if it's an entirely new story, I'm probably gonna bawl my eyes out. Because I want it to just cover the whole part. Because mostly fantasy adventure RPGs, they're usually mostly gacha games, but I do hope it is a gacha game. Because gacha games are pretty cool. We're almost there. It's loading. It's still loading. Dad, what are we having for dinner? Dad, what are we having for dinner? Are we gonna go to Nuke's? I was eating it. But I'm done. Alright. We're going in.
暴
Oh
食
my freaking god! This is like one of the
滞
most
在の
epic
烙
things
印
I've
を押さ
ever
れた7つ
seen.
の大罪により3000年にわたる聖戦は幕を下ろしブリタニアに平穏が訪れた。されどつかの間の平穏の果てに再び危機は訪れ長き時の彼方へと忘れ去られ眠っていた神秘の力が引き起こす大波乱によって。
Oh my god.
よし、着いた。こんな場所があったんだ。ティオレ、知ってる？ん？ここは昔湖だったんだ。本当かな？よく聞いて。今から十数年前、魔人王直属の精鋭部隊実海が攻めてきて、リオネスの王都が大ピンチに陥った。リオネスの聖騎士たちも勇敢に戦ったんだけど、相手がものすごく強くてかなわなかったんだ。もうおしまいかって思った時、現れたのが伝説の騎士団7つの大罪の一人、ライオン神エスカノール。そのエスカノールが実海のエスタロッサを打ちのめして形勢逆転したんだ。エスカノールはサンシャインっていう魔力を持っててね。サンシャイン？あ、そう、空の太陽みたいなすごい炎の魔力。エスカノールはエスタロッサを一突きで吹っ飛ばした。その時の戦いで湖の水は一瞬で蒸発しちゃったんだ。すごいな。ここはそういう重要な場所だからしっかり調査しないと。はーい。さあ行こう。大発見をしちゃうぞ。さあ調査を始めよう。
Oh my fucking.
かなり面白い場所だね。
It's literally Genshin Impact.
なんでここに行けって言ったのかわかる気がする。それ。うわあ、真っ赤な木だね。すごいや。昔湖が
I want to go out. Nukes. Is Nukes okay? I can do Subway.